Every time you might mention Jerry's name to me, I automatically smile because I think of so many good memories. Jerry he's a wonderful personality, as you know, very friendly. He was a very good high school companion. So through high school, we were very good friends. He was very easy to be with. He was a good companion. He was entertaining. He was light in the sense that you didn't have to worry about any heavy conversation or anything. He was just a very pleasant fellow and a guy that you'd like to be with a lot. It was an easy personality with a great sense of humor and very intelligent. So he was the kind of fellow you knew was a trustworthy friend to begin with. We worked as a foursome at Ballantyne's Brewery. So we worked there, four of us. We got the job through Father Chalou at St. Peter's Prep. Now, Father Chalou told us, I can get you guys a job, but you're only 20 years of age, and you have to be 21 years of age in order to work in a brewery. But Mr. Mank will interview you, and he will know who you are, and he will know you're not 21, but he will interview you, and if he can work it for you, he will get you a job at the brewery. Now, the brewery was paying over $2 an hour, which was a lot of money in those days. So now it was myself, and Joe Zeller, Jerry, and I think Dan Horgan was the other guy. So we start to work, and the idea was one guy would be pulling out at the dock, one guy would be pulling out the cases of empty beer bottles, and the other guy would drive over and get another truck. And then you take the empty truck and bring that and bring another one filled with empty. So that was the way you did it. So we did that, for many nights, about 6 weeks in the summer. And we started at 10 and we finished at 6, which is 8 hours. But they gave us a 15-minute break after 2 hours, a half-hour break after 4 hours, and a 15-minute break after 6 hours. And I remember one night, Jerry takes a truck and he gets lost for the half hour. So we don't know where, because we'd ordinarily go into they had a beer hall there, and you'd go in and you bring your own sandwich for lunch. So Jerry gets lost somewhere, and we find out he's found a diner down the road somewhere where he'd take the beer truck, drive to the diner, get himself a sandwich or something. I don't know what he did, right? And then come back. We would go to the Jersey Shore. We called it the First Friday Club because when we were young, even before we worked at Ballantyne's, on weekends we would go to the Jersey Shore and we would look for the cheapest place we could find, get 4, 6, or 8 people, whatever, put them in a room, hot, miserable, but sleep on the floor, do what you have to do, then come back and go to the beach. That's what we liked. So we would do that from time to time. And we would like to, we just got to like the Jersey Shore for the fun, the camaraderie, and that stuck with us. So years later, I get the idea to go down on a day. Let's go for one day, Friday morning or something like that. And we did, and we had a wonderful time. And after a while, we kind of added to the trip a little bit. We'd bring a couple of bottles of wine, and we would sit at 5 in the evening, we'd sit on the boardwalk, look out, the sun going down, paper cups, because you couldn't drink on the beach, and we would be drinking wine there, and be talking, laughing, and then we'd go to a restaurant. We did that on a regular basis. We called it First Friday. And then we realized that we ought not always to go First Friday because sometimes it rains on First Friday. Small point. We were smart, college educated. We never thought about that. So then we changed it to First Friday or the day closest to it that is nice. But we would sit on the beach and we would discuss politics and discuss the world. And different political opinions would surface, and then there would be some humorous stories told. It was just recounting things. But it was a wonderful binding experience for all of us. He's a dear friend, a good friend. He's somebody that worked hard, didn't have life easy, as you know from the beginning, had wonderfully good times, and always a great sense of humor, and always a sense of humor about himself. He is one of the nicest guys in that sense that he can laugh at himself.